Assalamu alaikum girls. Inshallah, today we are going to see a new lesson in your grade 11, unit number 11th. Right? Here,
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
you can see here, right, kind of foods, vegetables, they are having something, I think maybe the unit is let us consume nutritious food for a healthy life. Right, that is the heading today. Right, earlier from your grade 6, you all are studying about nutrition. Right, in grade 6, you all studied how many nutritions are there. In grade 7, 8, you studied in what kind of nutritions are in there, each and every food, right? And in grade 9, you all studied what are the main nutritions needed for special persons, right? For example, sportsmen, pregnant mother, lactating mother, patients, they need some kind of special food, right? That is your study. And in grade 10, you all studied about if you are not having a proper nutrition, some nutrition deficiency will come, right? That is all you will learn in grade 6 to 10, right? Here you are going to see about some other matters about the food, right? That we are going to see here, food safety, food spoilage,
Teacher,
adulteration food, food poisoning, and how to protect the nutrition value of food. These are the main headings we are going to see in this lesson. Right? Here, according to all from grade 6 to grade 11, you will get some kind of questions. Right? In your part 2 question, choice questions, you will get these kind of units, questions. Right? There they will ask about the food pyramid, right? And they will ask about that nutrition deficiencies, right? Sometimes they will ask about these kind of how we want to protect the food and how we want to identify the spoilage food like that. Likewise, you will get in part 2 in that choice questions. Okay, girls, we will start here. Now, see, here we are going to see about what are the main important things of food, why we need to eat, right? Mostly, most of the people like to eat, right? When we can see, we can tell that one, in our basic needs, food is one important thing, right? Food, air, and clothes, we are telling that is a main basic needs. If we are not having a food, we can't live properly, right? Sometimes we will get some kind of diseases, or sometimes we will get some kind of illnesses, weakness, right? Example, if you are not eating properly, or if you are skip our breakfast or lunch, we will get we will feel very tiredness, right? So we want to get a proper food at a proper time. Right here, see, they are telling about importance of food, why we need to eat. Main thing is this one. Energy required for existence of all living beings. Right? When we eat only, we will get a proper energy. Right? Otherwise, what will happen? Our mind and our body feel like a very weaknesses. That is the thing. So the first point is very important one. We need energy to do our work properly. Whatever, if we are studying or if we are working or whatever we are doing, we need this energy. Right? That is the first point. And second point they are telling, development of body. Development of body means udal valarchi. Right? That is the meaning of that. Right? For each and every age, right, we are studying about BMI, right? In that BMI, we are telling they are having some age categories, right? For that age categories, we need a proper BMI level, right? If we have that proper height and weight only, our BMI will show the normal level. Otherwise, what will happen? Sometimes it can be waste, or sometimes it can be overweight or obesity. So, if we are eating a proper meal or if we are getting a proper food, we can get a proper development of body, right? That is the second point. The third one, protection from diseases, right? We can, earlier I told you, if you are not having a proper vitamins, some vitamin deficiency will get, right? Last time in our grade 10, we study about this one, iron deficiency, vitamin A deficiency, vitamin C deficiency, right? That is all we study. If you get that in a proper manner, we will get from aware, or we will get a proper protection from diseases. We will not get a disease, so that we will have a healthy life properly, right? In grade 10, in first unit, you all studied that suitable lifestyle. In that suitable lifestyle also, the first point they are telling, we need to get a good health habit or good food habits, right? That good food habits we need to get there, right? That is the thing. Here they are telling protection from diseases. All of you clear, Mahal? All of you clear in this point?
Yes, teacher.
Right. Now we are moving to that. What are the main thing we are going to study here? Food safety, right? Here today we are going to study about food safety and food spoilage. These two headings we are going to see, right? In that one, first, food safety, right? In your O-level papers, they will ask, what is food safety? Sometimes they will give the description and they will ask what about this description, what they are telling. So you need to tell about, all right, this description about the food safety. Likewise, in a both way, they will ask in O-level papers, right? If it is in MCQ, they will give the description and they will ask, is that a food safety or food spoilage, like that. In part 2 question, they will ask what is food safety. You need to write there what is food safety, right? First of all, see here, the food safety they are telling, food safety is scientific discipline, right? Describing handling, preparation, and storage of food in ways that prevent contamination and foodborne illness, right? This is the thing here they are telling. This is the main thing. Handling in a proper way, and next in prevent contamination and foodborne illness, right? That is called food safety. Now food right? Safety means you all of you know, right? Our food safety means we need to care our food in a proper way. Otherwise, what will happen? Sometimes it can be get it will spoil. So we can't consume. So that is the thing here giving. First of all, they are telling factors that affect food safety, right? Sometimes if you are not having a proper way, that will affect that food safety. They are telling about 3 things: biological factors, chemical factors, and physical factors, right? Let me see one by one, right? Biological factor means microorganisms prevent in food that are harmful to the body belong to this category, right? For example, they are telling bacteria and fungi. In your grade 11 science also, you all studied about these bacteria, fungi and all, right? If that spread on the food, we can't get that one. We can't consume that. We can't eat that. Why? That is a poison to our body, right? That will happen. What happened? That food can be get illness. So we can't get that one. So that is called biological factors, right? And the உயிருள்ளதால bacteria, fungiயால எங்களோட உணவு வந்து food safety இல்லாம போகுது, right? Next one, they are telling microorganisms spoil food and emit toxins which are usually harmful to man. Right? If in the one food, when we are seeing that if that having a bacteria or fungus, right, that we can't get that one. We can't eat that one. If we will eat that, we will get at the time that food allergic or not food allergic, we will get that one food poisoning. Right? Sometimes some situation will happen. If we eat one thing, right, after that stomach aching or sometimes stomach pain, likewise we will get, right? That is will happen because of these bacterial factors, sorry, biological factors. All of you clear in that point? Second one, we are going to see chemical factors, right? In the chemical factors, they are telling these includes this includes chemical substance added to food at various stages, right? We will get some chemicals into our food to save, but if it is go more than that, right? When we can see in ingredients, they will give that limitation, right? Or 1 milli or 1 gram or sometimes 2 grams like that. If it's go more than that, what will happen? That will go harmful to the man, right? They are giving examples. After harvesting, chemicals should enter to retrain food and for the preservation, right? Prior for harvesting, right? Harvesting முன்னுக்கு சில நேரத்துல நாங்க கெமிக்கல்ஸ் போடுவோம் பாதுகாக்கிறதுக்கு, சிலது harvestingக்கு போறோம் நாங்க கெமிக்கல்ஸ் போடுவோம், right? அப்படி போடுற நேரத்துல sometime if it go more than that, we will get that man will get harmful from that. சரியா? Right. Here they are telling the Ministry of Agriculture recommends that the harvest should not be gathered until 2 to 3 weeks have passed since the last use of agrochemicals, right? For example, நாங்க ஒரு டேட்டுக்கு நாங்க எக்ரோகெமிக்கலை கெமிக்கல்ஸை நாங்க ஃபீல்டுல போட்டிருந்தோமாக்கா நாங்க அதை வந்து நாங்க 2-3 வீக்ஸ்க்கு அப்பதான் we need to get a harvest. Harvest means அறுவடை செய்வது, right? Otherwise, before that, if we do that one, the men will get harmful to their bodies. Clear, girls? All of you clear?
Yes, teacher.
Right. Now we move into that next one, physical factor. Physical factor means, right, they're giving an explanation. These include substance which are stone and sand which can contaminate food during transport, storage and preparation. Right? Physical, we can identify. If they have a stone, we can find out. Right? If you have a sand, we can find out. Right? That is called physical factors. Right? Where it will happen? In a transportation, sometime in a storage, sometime preparation. Right? In the மூணு சந்தர்ப்பங்கள்ல we can get these physical factors, right? They are telling about, for example, spoiled food can give rise to vomiting and diarrhea, right? If we consume that one, we feel these kind of harmfulness to the body, right? That is up to 3 factors. Here they are telling, when we are not having a proper food safety, these 3 factors will be contribute. They are biological factor, chemical factor, and physical factors, right? These are the 3 factors affect the food, right, from food safety, right? Now we are moving to that next level. This is the heading. Insteps where action should be taken to ensure food safety, right? Where we need to get this food safety, right? They are having a main 5 things: manufacturers of food, transportation of food, storage of food, preparation of food, and consumption of food, right? These 5 we are going to see one by one with the examples, right, girls? Right, now see manufacturing of food. Manufacture means உற்பத்தி. நாங்க உற்பத்தி, நாங்க சாப்பாட்டை தயாரிக்கிற போது manufacture, right? These manufacture handling in a 2 method, right? First one, within the farmland and within the factory, right? For example, rice, right? Some main land matters, we can have a farming land, right? அரிசி, பருப்பு, இந்த மாதிரி தாவரங்களோட சம்பந்தப்பட்டதெல்லாம் farm landல வராது, right? In factory, we are eating now biscuits, cakes, or something, chocolates, what other kind of foods, right? Some kind of instant food, that all are prepared in a factory. So in this thing, what we want to ensure, நாங்க என்னத்தெல்லாம் உறுதிப்படுத்திக் கொள்ளணும் அப்படிங்கறத தான் நாங்க இதுல பார்க்க போறோம், right? First one, within a farmland, first they are telling adding pesticide according to the recommended standards. That is, we told earlier that ingredients, right? How much we need to put, or how the level of we want to put, right? When we are putting that ingredients proper, we will get a proper product. Otherwise, what will happen? We will get a harmful product to the human. So we need to have a recommended standards, right? Next one, use of biological pest control methods, right? That is they are telling here. Next they are telling use of organic fertilizer, right? Organic fertilizer means இயற்கையான முறையில நாம வந்து fertilizer உரங்களை பாவிக்கணும், right? Without using a inorganic fertilizers, right? So we want to get a proper fertilizer. Next one, ensuring cleanliness of farming equipment and farmland. That is also important one, right? Why we need to get a farming equipment clean? நாங்க சொல்லுவோமே, உரம் போட போறோம், இல்லாட்டி ஏதாவது ஒண்ணு அடிக்க போறோம்னு சொன்னாக்கா, நாங்க வந்து இந்த பம்ப் எல்லாம் வச்சு இது பண்ற ஸ்ப்ரே பண்ற நேரத்துல நாங்களும் அதே மாதிரி உடையில இருக்கணும். அதே நேரம் அதுவும் ஃபுல்லா கிளீன் பண்ணி இருக்கணும், right? Because why? That products are consumed by human, right? So that want to be a very clean, right? That is the main thing, right? The cleanliness will come for all the things, right? From food safety, if we clean, we want to get that one. If we have all the matters, we want to be very clean there, right? Now we are moving to within a factory, right? In the factory, what are the things we want to get? First one, we always told about the cleanliness. Here also, in farm also, we want to get that cleanliness. Ensuring cleanliness of raw ingredients, right? That is the thing. For example, if they are having a production of milk powder, they will not, in that factory, they will not allow public to see that one, right? Exhibition, sorry, trip when we are visiting to the factories, they will not allow that publics to inside the producting method, because they will have one glass room and they will show from there, because that they are ensuring the cleanliness, right? Who are the persons are working inside that, they will always have a covering all the proper dress, covering their hands and covering their hairs, like that only they will work there. And next thing they're telling, ensuring cleanliness of the manufacturing environment, right? That is second point. Here that points number changed. The second one is ensuring the cleanliness of manufacturing environment. That is I told. When they are going publics, when they are went inside the factory, they will not allow, right? Without the proper proper dress, right? And next they are telling ensuring cleanliness of equipment, right? And used in the manufacturing process and enter into the factory. That is also, I think, all of you clear in that one. Fourth one, maintaining personal hygiene of staff members. Right. Here you can see the picture, how they are having a proper safetyness. Right. See here, the farming also, the farmers also, they are wearing a shoes, right? They are having a mask and they are having a spectacle, glass for protect themselves and having a ensuring their environment clean. And the equipment also, see here, backside of these men, see here, they are having a one like a bottle, right? That from that bottle only the chemicals are coming out. So these bottle want to be very clean because the chemicals are used to these plants, right? When we are seeing here in factory, see here, they are wearing a mask, they are wearing a hand gloves and having a they are covered a head, right? See that wearing a one uniform also, right? This is very important thing. When they are manufacturing the food, we need to have a proper protection. And last, they are telling the use of recommended artificial flavors and dyes in recommended quality during manufacturing. That is also important when we are having a food safety in manufacture, right? Right. Now we are moving to that next heading, transportation of food. Right. Here, see in this picture, you can find out, right, how they are having a food with sometimes some food need a refrigerator. When we are transport ice cream or when we are transporting the like a meat, fish, these things, we need a refrigerator vehicle, right? When we are transporting other kind of food, we need a very large vehicles, right? Here they are talking about transport. Transport means taking one place to another. We are telling transporting, right? First they are telling use of wooden box and plastic buckets to prevent brushes and scratches, right? Now proper equipment or proper buckets we need to use, right? That is one they are telling here. The second one, use covers to prevent contamination, right? when we are getting that food one place to another, we need to cover that one, right? சும்மா எல்லாத்தையும் போட்டு ஒரே இடத்துக்கு திறந்து அப்படி கொண்டுட்டு போறது இல்லை, right? Why? In the air they are having a lot of dust, or they are having, when we are traveling, most dust can become, right? So we want to cover that one in a proper way, right? Again they are telling, avoid taking boxes one on top of the other beyond the available space, right? ஒரு ஒரு நான் சொல்லுவேன், ஒரு சின்ன லொரிக்குள்ள போட்டு ஒரு 200 கிலோ 300 கிலோவா அடையுது. அப்படி அடைஞ்சு கொண்டு போனா என்ன நடக்கும்? அந்த அடுத்த சாப்பாடு எல்லாம் வந்து இல்லாட்டி அடுத்த நாங்க அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் வந்து நெசிஞ்சு அது எதுவும் நாங்க யூஸ் பண்றதுக்கு உகந்தது இல்லை, right? More than these 3 points, they are having another one, right? Use natural protective measures as much as possible instead of artificial chemicals to prevent from spoilage during transport, right? When we are taking that one place to another, that is why nowadays they are telling, when we are getting an apple, right, we need to wash that one with the hot water, right? Because of why, right? அந்த ஹாட் வாட்டர்ல நாங்க ஏன் கழுவுறோம்னு சொன்னாக்கா, நீங்க ஹாட் வாட்டர் ஊத்துனதுல வேலைங்க மெழுகு மாதிரி ஒரு இது ஒண்ணு அந்த எங்களோட எப்பல்ட அந்த தோல்ல வந்து உரியறத பாக்க, right? From other countries we are getting these apples and all. அப்ப அது ஃப்ரெஷ்னஸ் ஆகிக்கிறதுக்காக they are giving artificial chemicals. So that is why they are telling, without that using artificial chemicals, we want to have a very natural method we want to follow, right? When we are following natural methods, we will get a proper nutrition for us, right? Otherwise what will happen? Mostly the patients will eat apple and all fruits they will get, right? In that food, if they are having artificial chemicals, the patient already, that man patient, if you eat more than that, what will happen? அது வந்து எங்களுக்கு இன்னுமே மோசமாகிட்டு போகும், right? Now I think you are clear in this transportation. We are moving to storage of food, right? Storage of food means before consumption, before consuming of food, we are storing, right? You can see in this picture, some are in bottles or some are in boxes, right? Some are in glass bottles, or sometimes that can be in a plastic or wooden boxes like that, right? Here they are telling, when we want to have a proper food safety, arrange items on the shelf according to their date of expiry and place the items with early dates of expiring right? We are seeing here about storage of food, right? Here first of all they are telling, when we are having arranging the food or arranging the boxes in the shops, so wherever, so in the supermarket also, we want to get the expiry date. For example, செப்டம்பர்ல எக்ஸ்பயர்ட் ஆகிறத கொண்டு போயிட்டு பின்னுக்க வைக்கிறது. பின்னுக்க வச்சாக்க என்ன நடக்கா, நாங்க முன்னுக்கு உள்ளதான் எப்பவுமே நாங்க முன்னுக்கு போனாக்கா we are getting from in front of the rack, right? We are not searching inside the racks. So we also need to check that date of expiry, and in the shop or wherever the supermarket also, they need to arrange that proper level. And next they are telling, next they are telling correct use of refrigerators and deep freezers, right? For meat, fish, some kind of like that meat, for that one we need a deep freezers, So like that as a ice cream also we need a deep freezers. But for vegetables or some kind of milk products, we need a refrigerators. So we want to put that in a correct manner. Otherwise, what will happen? Nanga deep freezer with vegetables என்ன நடக்கும் எல்லாம் கட்டியாகி கல்லாகி அப்ப அது வந்து எங்களுக்கு ப்ராப்பரான food safety இல்ல. We can't use that. We can use it proper way in our food. So that is important things. And more than that, they are telling, right? In that correct usage of refrigerator, they are telling food items should be stored in appropriate location in the fridge, right? And again, they are telling food that requires refrigeration or deep freezing should be kept at the recommended temperature throughout 24 hours. Right? Most of the home, they all are thinking or they all are guessing we need to put that fridge on morning hours. In night hours, we need to off that fridge, right? To save the current. But it's not like that. என்ன நடக்குது நாங்க வந்து கரண்ட சர்வ் பண்றோம்னு சொல்லி நாங்க கரண்ட டிசேபிள் தான் பண்றோம் ஏன்டா இப்ப நாங்க ஃப்ரிட்ஜை ஆன் பண்ணியே வச்சிருந்தாக்கா the cool always in a proper level. If you off that one, all the cool will go down. Again, when we are putting, again that motor need to get up all current. So, அது வந்து பிழையானது. For 24 hours, we need to have put our fridge in use. And next they are telling maintain a appropriate temperature within a storage according to the relevant food items. Right? இப்ப நாங்க அரிசி அவ்வளோத்தையும் கொண்டு போயிட்டு ஒரு டோம்லயோ இல்லாட்டி ஒரு ஸ்டோர்லயோ ஃபுல்லா அடுக்கி வைக்கலாம். அதே மாதிரி எங்களோட வெஜிடபிள்ஸை கொண்டு போயிட்டு அப்படியே அடுக்கி வைக்கணுமா 2-3 கிழமைக்கு can't. So that is the thing they are telling again. Right. Now we are moving to next one, right? That is preparation of food. In your textbooks, that they are telling about that storage, how to storage in a refrigerator, right? Check that one. See that what are the pots are there and how they are having a fridge usage, right? Now here we are going to see about protection or preparation of food, right? Earlier we studied 3 things, right? Transportation of food, again manufacture of food, storage of food. Here we are going to see the 4th one, preparation of food. நாங்க சமைக்கிற நேரம் எப்படி நாங்க சமைக்கணும், right? Here they are telling avoid using food which has been damaged or consumed by animals, right? Animals மூலம் சாப்பிட்டு இருந்தாலும் இல்லாட்டி animals ஏதாவது கடிச்சு இருந்தாலும் we need to avoid that one, right? Sometimes if that some poison spread to that whole food item, right? We don't know, we can't see that one in our eye, right? So that is why they are telling avoid using of food which having consumed by animal. Next one they are telling avoid using spoiled or muddling food, right? What do you mean by muddling? Muddling by what do you mean by muddling? பூஞ்சனம் பூசணம்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. பூசணம் பிடிச்ச சாப்பாட்டோல நாங்க என்ன செய்யக்கூடாது, கன்சியூம் பண்ண கூடாது, ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ண கூடாது. அப்படின்னா எங்களோட சாப்பாடு நாங்க சமைக்கிற நேரத்துல அதெல்லாம் நாங்க வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணி சமைக்க கூடாது, right? Next one, keep pets away from the area in which food is prepared, right? Most of the houses they are having a pets, right? When we are preparing a food, we want to get that one away from our kitchen places, right? Again, next thing they are telling wash hands well before preparing food, right? We need earlier I told you we need a proper cleanliness is very important when we are consuming or when we are preparing whatever the things, we need a cleanliness way, So nowadays, always they're telling wash your hands, right? From when you are going out and come inside, you want to wash your hands. That is nowadays, that is a one regular uh, work or regular activity in our lifestyle, right? More than that, clean green leaves, vegetables well, soak in salt water for some time and then use. Why? Sometimes we can find out some small insects in the vegetables, right? And green leaves, right? So when we are சொக்குனாக்கா அமர்த்தி வை அழுத்தி வைங்க தண்ணியை ஊற்றி அமர்த்தி வைக்கிறேன் அது ஏன் செய்யறேன்னு சொன்னாக்கா if you have a very small insects and all that all will destroy before eating or before preparing the food, right? Scrub and wash the outer skin of fruits well, right? We need to most of the things when we are going to that shopping to get fruits, some people always get one and eat on the places. That is not a good way. We want to wash it well. After that only we need to eat, right? உங்களையே சில பேருக்கு பழக்கமாயிருக்கா கிரேப்ஸ் எல்லாம் வாங்கிக்கிட்டு என்ன செய்யறேன் பஸ்ல ஏறி இருந்து திண்டு போறது, right? That is not a good way, right? Always we want to get a food from shops or wherever. You want to get that to your home, and after that only you want to clean proper. After that only you want to eat, right? Avoid next they are telling avoid repeated reuse of oil for frying food. That is also one dangerous one. We need to use that one or two times, right? Nowadays they are having a very high prices of oil, so we can use that one to two times, right? So we want to get when we are using first time, we want to save, we want to storage that in a proper way, and we can use it second time. More than that, repeatedly for 1 month or 2 months, we can't use that oil, right? That is also main thing. When we are before cooking, right, we need to have clean bowls and correct methods of cooking, right? That is also important one. Here, for example, correct methods of cooking, we can tell before cutting the green leaves, we want to wash, right? We can cut that after, we can wash that after cutting all the green leaves, right? நாங்க எல்லாத்தையும் அரிஞ்சு வச்சிருக்கோம், நாங்க எல்லாத்தையும் வெஜிடபிள்ஸ் சாரி கிரீன் லீவ்ஸ் எல்லாம் வெட்டுனதுக்கு போறோம், நாங்க அதை கழுவுனா மட்டும் என்ன நடக்கும், more nutrients will go on that water. So that is important thing. Before cutting that green leaves, we want to wash well. After that we need to cut and we need to prepare for the cooking, like that is the correct method of cooking. And always we need to clean bowls, right? நாங்க கழுவி தானே வச்சுக்கிறோம், கழுவுன ரெக்ல தானே வைக்கிறேன்னு சொல்லி எடுத்த வாக்குக்கே நாங்க யூஸ் பண்ண கூடாது. Before we are using, we need to clean that one. Here you can see that picture. Here see they are wearing in the more than hotels, in 5-star hotels and like that, they are using a proper dress before they are cooking. Like, and see here, they are cleaning always, they clean always. Here see the second picture, right? The vegetables and how they are having the vegetables cutting and having a bowls, and right, we need to get that into the bowls in a proper way, right? வெட்டி தூக்கி கீழே எல்லாம் போடக்கூடாது, right? அதே நேரம் கீழே உளுந்த சாப்பாட்டை நாங்க எடுக்கக்கூடாது, right? These are some kind of food safety measures, right? And next we are moving to that fifth one, consumption of food. Consumption of food means நாங்க எப்படி எங்கட சாப்பாட்டை எடுக்கிறது, எப்படி நாங்க சாப்பிடுறது, என்ன மாதிரியான சாப்பாட்டை சாப்பிடுறது. That is we are going to see here. Consumption of food. Keep food covered until consumption, right? நாங்க சாப்பிடுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி எங்கட ஃபுட்டை வந்து மூடி தான் வச்சுக்கோங்க, நாங்க சாப்பிடுற நேரம் தான் we want to open. Right. Use clay or glass bowls and wooden or plastic spoons to serve food containing vinegar. That is one usage. right? We need to use the glass bowls. Because why? When we are using a steel or some kind of that aluminium, that vinegar will consume their some kind of acids, right? If that acids are consumed, when we are eating, we will get some food poisoning. So that is the important thing. We need to use proper clay or glass bowls and like a wooden plastic spoons. And next they are telling, avoid consumption of food such as potatoes which have become a green in color and cassava which has been exposed to air. Right, that is the thing. கிழங்குல சில நேரம் நீங்க பார்த்தா விளங்க green colorல இருக்கும். That is one poison. அதை வந்து நாங்க என்ன செய்யக்கூடாது, எடுக்கக்கூடாது, கன்சியூம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. Sometimes that will affect the human body. Right, that is next thing. Another one they are telling, avoid use of like brushed or swollen tinned or packed food. ரைட், இப்ப சில நேரம் இப்ப நீங்க பாக்குற நேரத்துல அந்த பேக்கெட் வந்து ஒரு டொட் போட்டோ பிச்சோ இல்லாட்டி வெட்டியோ இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிறத நாங்க பார்க்கலாம். அப்படி இருந்தா that is not good for our health. So that is, we want to be very aware when we are consuming our food, how they are having. Sometimes that tin can be have a hole, right? That is also not good for our consumption, right? These all are food safety we need to get in our proper way, right? And next thing, we are going to see the second main heading, food spoilage, right? Food spoilage means, right? உணவு பழுதடைகிறது, right? உணவு பழுதடைகிறது தான் நாம பார்க்கிறோம். First of all, we are going to see what is food spoilage, right? Food spoilage is the presence of any substance in food which make it unsuitable for consumption. Unsuitable for consumption, right? அந்த சாப்பாடு எங்களுக்கு பொருத்தமானதா இல்ல, that is called unsuitable, right? Cause of spoilage, they are giving three methods. First one, action of microorganisms, action of other animals, right? Interruption between food and the environment, right? First, we earlier talk about that microorganism, biological factors like that, right? Mug growing on the food, right? That is not a mug means, earlier I told you, punyanam. அது வந்து நம்ம சாப்பாட்டுல இருந்தாக்கா that is food spoiled, right? That is we can't consume, right? That is unsuitable for our eating body, right? Next one, action of other animals. Earlier also I told you, when we are having a storage, we need a proper food level, right? And next thing, they are telling interruptions between food and the environment. Growing while rancidity, right? நாங்க repeated use ஆகின oils, நாங்க வந்து oil எல்லாம் நாங்க வந்து யூஸ் பண்ற நேரத்துல that can get a harmful. Right. Next thing we are going to see about that the ways of recognizing spoiled food, right? Recognizing, how we want to recognize that one. Here see, they are telling, here see the pictures, how that food having a changes of in that food, right? Here see changes in color, changes in texture, right? Flow, smell, changes in taste, right? This is very important to you, this word change, right? When you are asking question, ways of recognizing spoiled food, you can tell in color, in texture, in taste. You need to tell the changes in the color, changes in texture, changes in taste. Likewise, you need to use this word changes, right? Otherwise, that answer will go wrong. So that is important word here, changes. Changes in taste, changes in color, changes in structure. Texture means அதுல உருவத்துல இருந்து மாறுபடுறது. இப்ப பாருங்க the bread பார்த்தா you can find out. Right? Here see the strawberry, you can see that one. You can see here the apple or sometimes tomato like that. Here see the bread. This is the mug, punjanam. See on the last piece, the sixth picture, right? And again, last heading we are going to see, right? Negative outcomes of food spoilage. We are eating, we ate that one. We are not seeing any other things. நாங்க பார்க்காம அதை சாப்பிட்டோம்னு சொன்னாக்கா இந்த மாதிரியான எங்களுக்கு நெகட்டிவ் outcomes will come. First one, increasing in incidence of disease. Example, vomiting, diarrhea, sometimes stomach aching, that all will come when we are not having a proper meal. And next one, wastage of food, right? நாங்க ஃபுட் பழுதாங்க நாங்க என்ன செய்வோம், நாங்க சாப்பிட மாட்டோம், அதை தூக்கி போடுவோம். அப்ப at that time wastage of food will come. Next one, economic loss, right? When we are preparing, we spend the money and after that only we are preparing. But what is happening here, when we are throwing that one, இல்லாட்டி அது பழுதாகிற நேரத்துல எங்களுக்கு economic loss will come. Next thing, reduction in quality of food, right? அப்ப அந்த ஃபுட்ல உள்ள வந்து எங்களுக்கு குவாலிட்டி வந்து இல்லாமல் போகுது, right? These all are the headings we studied today, right? Here see the questions. Here, inshallah, I will send you in group. You all need to do these questions and send to me. Right? But what we studied here, we studied about food safety and food spoilage. In food safety, we studied the 5 methods. First, we studied about factors of affect food safety, and next we studied about instance where we need to get the proper ensuring of the food safety. In that one, we studied 5 methods, manufacture of food, right? Transport of food, storage of food, and preparation of food. And last, we studied about consumption of food. These all are coming under food safety. And next, we studied about food spoilage, right?